Hello and welcome to the Mitre10 Cup Round 2 predictions brought to you by DrivingMaul. Hi, I'm Paul, the guy behind DrivingMaul, your best place for rugby predictions and opinions. We had a cracking opening round of games in the for the Mitre10 Cup, close games, and championship teams pushing and even beating premiership teams as well. So kicking off, we have Counties Manukau on Thursday night, hosting Bay of Plenty. Bay of Plenty picking up that good win over Taranaki in the opening round. And Taranaki made a bunch of errors. But Bay of Plenty did what they had to do and now got that good 5-point win in that game. Counties, on the other hand, lost their opening game. That was away to Auckland just by 4 points. They got the losing bonus point in that one. You got to say, though, at home, being the Premiership side against the Bay of Plenty, you'd expect Counties to win that one. So I'm backing Counties from that one by 3. You see, not a lot of confidence, as I say, because Bay of Plenty had that really good opening win. Otago then host Hawke's Bay. Now Otago had a bit of struggle last season. Hawke's Bay kicked off with a cracker. Now, admittedly, that was over Southland, but they got a 21-point win, whereas Otago lost to Wellington. Now, Wellington are are looking a very good side this season, so it's a bit hard to take too much from those. However, I am going to back Hawke's Bay to win this one by 3. I say not a lot of confidence in this one either. I think Otago could do it at home, but a key championship clash early in this one. It's looking like a couple of decent sides in the championship this year, heading off for promotion. I just talked about Bay of Plenty getting that win over Taranaki. Manawatu looked good at the weekend as well, and Hawke's Bay also. They all picked up tri-bonus point wins, so early pace is going to be important for them. And I'm backing, I say, Hawke's Bay by 3. Friday night, then that's the early Friday game. Friday night, then we have the Shield challenge between Taranaki and Manawatu. I will be at that game, but I won't be wearing my bucket. I'll be shouting for Taranaki, I'll be at that game. I've got a press pass, so hopefully get some interviews and some good videos and stuff. So follow me on Twitter for those live, and I'll see how they go, and maybe I will try and stitch them together for a YouTube video as well. So Taranaki got that opening loss against Hawke's Bay. Manawatu got that win over Waikato. Remember, Waikato were relegated from the Premiership last season. The Manawatu deliberately ran Waikato off the pitch. Obviously, they saw fitness as being one of their key strengths and something that Waikato were going to struggle with. It's going to be interesting to see how Taranaki go with that. The early season game when they played... First off, they played Poverty Bay, ran out to a big win, and then slowed down in the second half against Wanganui in that pre-season game. Again, ran out to a 21-point lead, and then it ended up being 28-10, I think it was, to finish. So Taranaki tend to get good starts in those pre-season games, and then slowed down a bit. So will that be an issue for this game? Say Manawatu will be probably looking to use their fitness again against Taranaki. You've got to back the Premiership side though, and the Shield holders. There'll be a lot on the line for this one. I think Taranaki by 3. I know Manawatu have taken this very seriously. It's got competition points, as their coach said, and they'll only enjoy it if they actually win the Shield. It's not they're not just down here to play for fun, which I said, could they actually enjoy this being a Shield challenge? But he said, no, only if they win it. Their 2 goals this year, by the looks of things, are winning the championship to get promotion and to win the Shield. So we'll see if they can tick off the first of those on Friday. I'm backing Taranaki by 3, though. Into Saturday, Canterbury host Wellington. Now, Canterbury got that lost to Tasman, and talking to the Manawatu coach, he definitely rates Tasman as a team. So... it's not saying this is a weak Canterbury side. Wellington Lions also got a decent that win, but as I say, that was over Otago, so a championship side. So I'm still going to back Canterbury to win this one by 5. They've won 9 out of the last 10 of these competitions. So it's very difficult to look past the men in red and black for that one. At least we won't have a jersey clash in this one with the Lions wearing yellow. So at least we'll tell who's who, unlike when Canterbury took Tasman on last weekend. So yeah, Canterbury by 5 there. Waikato then host North Harbour. I've got a press pass for this one, so I'm going to be at that game as well. So again, check out Twitter, join this one and see what videos I'm putting up, live videos from there. Obviously, there'll be no pictures of the actual play, because I'm not allowed to show that, but I'll also try and get some, having talked to Johnny Gibbs as well, who's the new Waikato head coach after the game on this one. So against North Harbour got that win over Northland. It was a narrow 1-pointer in the end, but they got the win, which is what they need. There again, the Premiership side against the Championship side, they got the win they needed last week. They'll be looking at getting another one here to kick off their season to push for the playoffs. So Waikato got run off the field by Manawatu last weekend, and it's not looking good. So I'm going to back North Harbour to win this one by 3. It is an away game, but we'll have to see how that goes. Into Sunday, and the first of the Sunday games is going to be Tasman versus Southland. Now, Tasman just beaten the reigning champions who have won it 9 out of 10 times. Southland didn't win a game all last season, and they lost and got beaten up at the line-outs, in particular by Hawke's Bay's forwards. And so you've got to say Tasman are going to win this one. I'm backing Tasman by 15, but that might be a bit small, actually, in all honesty. I can't see Southland winning that one. Final game of the round sees Northland hosting Auckland. Now, Auckland did get that win over counties, but having a chat with some people who were there, they still don't have a lot of confidence as to how they're going to go this season. There has been a lot of positivity around Auckland's squad, and obviously Ted is helping with the coaching there. Northland, as I say, pushed North Harbour all the way, only 1 point behind in the end, got that losing bonus point, and really have been stepping up and improving their quality over the last few years. So actually, I'm going to go for a championship win over a Premiership side here, and back Northland to win this one by 3. Again, as you can see, a lot of my games this week only by 3 points. I don't have a lot of confidence in my picks, but I think there'll be a lot of close games yet again. I mean, there were 3 losing bonus points out of the 7 or so games last weekend. So I'm expecting again there'll be a lot of close games this weekend. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. Always up for good old rugby chat, and thank you for joining me, and enjoy whichever rugby you're watching this weekend.